Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. Brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware of West Babylon, 1226 North Wellwood Avenue, just north of the Southern State Parkway. They're getting ready for winter, so you need to get ready for winter and make sure you have all your supplies to get you through those winter storms. Rock salt and shovels, spreaders, whatever you need, they got it. 631-756-1125. Omni True Value com. And we've got some cold weather here that has moved in. Certainly, you can feel it out there. This morning, we bottomed pretty much in the upper 20s to around 30. There was enough wind overnight to create a good deal of mixing. So we didn't see one of those situations where the warmer urban centers were about 15 degrees warmer than the cooler spots inland. That will probably be the case tonight, where we will see the winds ease, and with clear skies, that should allow for some significant radiational cooling. As far as the rest of today goes, we do still have a little bit of patchy cloudiness coming in off the Great Lakes with that northwest flow, and we still have some gusty winds, but that should start to relax a bit later this afternoon and particularly into tonight. Much as the southeast looks great, back over into the plain states, we do see clouds streaming up from the west. All the activity as far as storms are concerned has been and continues to be in the western part and particularly the northwestern part of the United States, where we've got the Pacific pretty much a conveyor belt to bringing storms inland into the northwest. This one actually went into southern Canada. And as long as that remains the case and we just basically maintain a west to east flow across the United States, it's hard to see how we're going to get much of anything with regards to storm systems over the next week or so. What weather systems we do see in the longer range look fairly benign. So for today, we're looking at temperatures that are going to really struggle. We're going to see highs probably no higher than the upper 30s and low 40s at best. There'll be a lot of places today, especially as you go north up the Hudson Valley and in through interior New England, that will not be getting out of the mid and upper 30s. Take a look at some of the numbers, even in upstate New York. There are spots that are actually not going to get back to 30, while even in places southern Pennsylvania, south central, southeastern Pennsylvania, southern New Jersey, down into Maryland, Virginia, we're looking at low to at best mid 40s. And then for tonight into tomorrow morning, as we go to the morning lows, again, this is going to be one of those nights where you are going to see radiational cooling. So many spots are going to see readings down in the upper teens and low 20s from northeastern Pennsylvania through New England and Long Island and up the Hudson Valley, and also down in parts of interior New Jersey and the Pine Barrens, and low to mid 20s going all the way down into Virginia. So definitely a cold night ahead. And then temperatures are going to start bouncing beginning tomorrow. We are going to see our highs begin to move up, and they should move up relatively quickly off the morning lows. So we will make upper 40s and low 50s for highs on Thursday. And then after that, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think we're going to be basically in a range of upper 50s and low 60s for daytime highs. And that's because, unlike the last warm up, we are going to see more of a wind coming in from off the ocean, particularly over the weekend. And I think that will go a long way on holding temperatures down. Otherwise, we'd be back into the out to the races and running temperatures back up to the upper 60s and low 70s if we had a west wind. But I just don't see that happening this time around. You can see on the radar this morning, precip in the Pacific Northwest, up from California northward to Washington State, and precip running up into the northern Rockies. Also seeing some light showers up in parts of Louisiana that's disappearing, and a little bit of lake effect going on in upstate New York, but it's relatively minor. So let's move forward here. There's really not much that we're looking at with respect to upcoming weather events. The weather pattern overall, as long as we have Canada basically cut off, there's no cold air that's going to be coming down. So it's high pressure overhead, moves out to our south and east. We will have a west-southwest wind for Thursday and into Friday morning. A little weak weather front moves in on Friday, and then another high builds down from the north for over the weekend. Now, again, it's the wind coming in from the northeast or east that will hold temperatures down. Might even also be some clouds in the mix, but I'm not expecting any rain here. You see that area that sets up to our west for Sunday? That's the next weather front that comes through here with maybe a couple of showers on Monday. I'm not really overly impressed with this. Then another dry high builds in. We have another weak system coming in Tuesday night into Wednesday of next week. And if everything moves along, we should have dry and seasonal or maybe even milder than normal temperatures for the latter part of next week, which includes Thanksgiving Day. And then you start to see maybe some showers coming in by the time we get to Friday. And then that moves right along. Again, it's a very benign pattern that we're looking at. There's nothing in the long range that suggests that this is going to change anytime soon. The Joe and Joe show tonight will try for the third time to bring meteorologist Bill Goodman in to talk about the winter of 2020 to 2021. That's at 7:30 Eastern time tonight. So keep your fingers crossed that nothing goes wrong this time around. We had another problem last night. We were able to do the show, but we couldn't get Bill in. So we're going to try again for tonight. So tune in on the my YouTube channel, Joe Cioffi. And once again, just a reminder that Weather in 5 brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware in West Babylon, New York, where they have the best prices in town, and they are Long Island's largest rock salt provider. They also serve the entire New York City tri-state area. 631-756-1125, omnitruevalue.com. Have a great day, everybody.